Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is 2K26 launch day, um, March 5th, 2026. It is a Thursday. It is a mopey Thursday, very dreary here in Chicago, Illinois, the hometown of yours truly, the best in the world, CM Punk. And we are kicking off, going straight into the showcase mode. I'm a big CM Punk fan. He is the reason why I started watching professional wrestling. Started watching right when the pipe bomb happened. I'm excited to go through CM Punk's career and share with all y'all here on the YouTubes. As always, stay locked in and enjoy the showcase.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn
this is awesome.
Nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase on the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in. Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time. And the
Bro, his hand is not even... His hand's supposed to be tucked in the other way.
Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being. And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Lights suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk.
That's a filthy GTS.
For the victory. Hook of the leg. Is it up? And a kick out at two. How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive? And Heyman, wow, look at him. The wise man distraught on
He really
the
does look
outside
like
of
a
the ring,
penguin.
understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men.
CM Punk
Elbow
connects with
drop.
the elbow drop.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
I know.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Well, Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns. Stop by Rollins.
I remember that from
All
41.
three men
That was
down.
crazy.
Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk. Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called
The heartbreak of a
CM
century.
Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns and a
Yeah.
blow by Heyman. What the hell?
Not gonna lie, it's kind of hysterical watching this in video game form.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal
I remember
chief.
how
You have
good
to think this was
the
plan all along
intro to the showcase
take
was
out
last
CM
year,
Punk.
and this is pretty good too.
And
With
outraged chair in hand. Boom!
Bloodline Rules, Cody, and that's cool how it went blackout. Yeah, that was a good showcase though. I like that. CM Punk takes over, looking to use Sing Slack technology to do things his way. Blah 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 blah. Let's go. Could do the match timeline or the gauntlet. I'm a story-driven guy, so we're gonna do match timeline. May come back to do the gauntlet for another type of video later down the line. But for now, match timeline. CM Punk and JBL. Oh, wait, no, hold on. No. That's what I was looking for. Normal, yeah. Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the
That's hysterical.
of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming
Hold on, I
a
want
champion.
to mess with this a little bit.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
That's cool. I fuck with that. Okay, what we really want. The best in the world. You have this fire burns? Come on, this fire burns. He does, yes sir.
Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
That's dope. That's awesome. I like that.
The underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly.
I do like that. It adds a little something.
CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse, this is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
That's cool.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at
Okay, we're gonna skip all
That's
this.
what it's all about, folks.
Our first actual match.
This is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this. Incoming!
Whoa! Crossbody! The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here. Oh, God! Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of
Running
championship
Bulldog.
experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as
Setting that up right now.
JBL.
Oh no, he
JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds
So what?
more rage to every strike
Wait, hold on.
JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
We all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
And one punch connects after another. Straight aggression rained down with unbelievable force, and this could be their path to the title.
Down.
Over with a backdrop suplex.
And JBL looking to show Punk that he's not on his level. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And for the title. one, and not even a 1 count.
Spinning heel kick.
Oh, I barely have
And
that.
the
Holy
champ
shit.
might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. Oh, he fends that off. Bradshaw with the close.
Damn. Holy crap. Damn. We gotta reach out.
Champion.
Bro, this is not normal, too. What the fuck?
This match
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you do.
From the heavens.
He gets into the ring.
Wow.
Hooked up. Ah, shit breaker. Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk.
It's country versus alternative music, Cole. But just because Punk prefers soda over beer or video games over boardrooms doesn't make him any less deserving of the
Takeoff. Body from the top.
The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
And gets sent right into the corner. Short on clothesline by Punk.
That dodge come by JBL.
Interesting.
Impressive awareness from him.
And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Taking things to the top rope. First up top.
Nobody home on that one.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
Targeting the back of the head.
And Punk there utilizing his quickness. One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL,
Oh my God,
championship
Paul
reign in
Jones. Okay.
SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL,
Whoa! Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
I see what they say. It's kind of glitchy.
In the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
Fends it off. Good counter.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds. This is turning into a brawl.
Strong counter from Punk.
This exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a fight.
Interesting.
This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two.
The willpower. The sheer guts of these two. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Fist for fist, just rattling them off.
That changes things. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll...
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running.
Bulldog.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover.
What
What
is that?
Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Wait, I'm curious. Hold on. Oh, it's not. The world title is supposed to be on a podium, but it's not.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi. Textbook CM Punk, Anaconda vice grip.
You can tell that's locked in deep. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Look at the power of the wrestling god.
Oh, fuck.
JBL.
There's the pin for the championship. Shoulder up before the count started.
Not even a
That ain't gonna work for me,
count at this
brother.
point. Shoving him into the corner now.
Followed by a bulldog headlock.
Oh, that's dope.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Punk said it's over. Night-night.
Being carried around now. The ghost slam.
This could be it. The
That's
champion
done.
retains.
Game, set, match, finish.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Okay,